Sanday, what are the 3 qualities you think for someone to get ahead?
Thanks, William. I think my opinion would be one, staying focused on whatever you want to do. Also, being able to adaptability, being able to adapt to different
Yes.
situations.
Yes.
That would also take you then into being able to be a problem solver, solving problems. You are on your own. You need to be able to be a critical thinker and also a problem solver. Solve your problems, solve your issue, whatever comes your way. Be able to think about an issue, solve it, address it, and take leadership on your own.
Did you find it hard to adapt in a totally different city from Zambia? For example, Hong Kong, which is different people with different culture, different mindsets. How do you adapt into our culture? I found it very hard personally because I was educated, abroad since I was very young.
Yeah.
When I came back to Hong Kong, it took me a while to adapt to the local culture. My experience is I would try and adapt, but then I also have to make them accept who I am
Yes.
rather than losing my identity.
Think I knew that I was going into a different environment, in a different region, in a different setup altogether from one that I know. So I had an open mind. Yeah. And I was very flexible in the sense.
Open mind is so
yes, I
important.
stayed open minded, knowing that I'm going in a different situation. So my expectations were pretty standard. I didn't expect much, I didn't expect less. But it really helped me to adjust really fast. And then the other thing that has helped me a lot over the years is getting involved. I like to try out new things. Every time I put my shoes, my hands in different things, and that has helped me to adapt easily because like I mentioned before, I've been to different corners of Hong Kong through local charities. They take me to the border town of Zhongshui.
Right.
They take me to the beach. So I'm always with different people, different cultures. I go to visit old people's homes, senior citizens living in, working with people with special needs, new arrivals. So everybody has got something to say, they have a story to tell.
I know you're very adaptable and you can deal with, different situation. But how do you deal with the Hong Kong people who are not adaptable to someone who is from abroad and then you're doing the NGO, nonprofit making in Hong Kong, and do you encounter problems?
There have been instances, one or two, but those are minor issues that you'd be expecting anywhere. But I think the bottom line is that, like you mentioned, being accepted also. Other than just you being trying to force yourself or learning whatever's being, you need to also have a stand where you are being accepted. What do you offer that people accept you or make you part of the community, part of society? So I think that is one way that has helped me to adapt easily and also to get myself being accepted.
Yeah.
Really, I think you see how you carry yourself, being open-minded, working with always expect the unexpected. Really, yeah, there are instances where people might not want to be closer to you or they do not want to open up to you. But it's a nature of life, really. It happens. It's normal that it's certain.
It's true.
Yeah. It should actually be a stepping stone to make them even more determined to get where they want to go. The little problems that we encounter shouldn't be the stumbling blocks to progressing. They should actually be the stepping stone where you step on and build on to the next level, like that.
Right. What has been your biggest challenge and how that challenge make you who you are today?
Well, the challenge I would say would be probably failure. I don't believe in failure, really. I like to push myself, and anytime I feel like I'm failing, I push myself harder, and I think that is what has made me who I am today. I refuse to accept defeat, and I always keep on pushing. I'm open to different, but I believe that life has got no barriers. There are no boundaries to life,
Yeah.
to your personal fulfillment, personal goals and achievements. So for me, really, it's the failure is not an option for me. I always push. I always strive to get what I want and when I want it. So if I feel like I'm failing, I try to
Work
assess the
harder, find another way.
find another way around it,
Yeah.
climb on it, and push to whatever I want to attain.
Yeah.
Really. So
Wonderful, wonderful.
yeah.
In that respect, we're very similar.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
I face difficulties every day, and sometimes big, sometimes small, but you just have to face it. You know, you can't just, there's no need to worry about it,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
You have to find a solution and face it. When you can conquer this failure or a bad experience, or some people call it a mistake, some people call it failure, but there's no such thing as failure, because every situation, every failure makes you a stronger person. It's a learning process.
absolutely, absolutely. And if I may ask you,
Yeah.
what would be your biggest challenge, and how has it that made you be who you are today?
My biggest challenge has been, well, in different stages of life, I have different challenges. So, you know, when I was younger, when I first came back to Hong Kong, the biggest challenge was I thought I knew everything. You know, because I studied abroad. I have more experience than my peers, and I was appeared to be a bit know-it-all, and people would reject the know-it-all, and then I learned to follow the flow,
Yes.
follow them, and it's kind of like a strategy that I still have a goal, but I use a different tactic, and I make them feel that it's their idea.
Yes.
And that's how I got through my challenges in the beginning. I actually joined the board of directors of Kowloon Multibus when I was 30 years old. And all the other directors were in their 50s and 60s, even 80s,
Amazing.
right? You know, they have their own fixed ideas of how the company should be run. I have all these new ideas. I try to implement my new ideas. But then every single time, they would stop me.
Yes.
Because you are so young, you don't know anything. You know, you don't know Hong Kong. In a way, I thought I knew, but in fact, I didn't know. So I started to learn, because I thought I came back to Hong Kong and I finished university when I was 21, and then I worked in the city of London in the banking world for 7 years before I came back. I thought I knew everything, right? But in fact, I had to step back, and that gave me the opportunity.
Yes.
When I stepped back, it gave me the opportunity of starting my own scholarship. So I started my scholarship when I was in my early 30s, right? You know, I did something else. I still went to the board meetings, but I still give ideas, but I don't mind if they don't accept it. But then I was training a young set of bright minds.
Yes.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
You face challenges, but everybody deals with challenges
Yes.
differently. Depends on the challenge. Mine was, I was too different. But now I'm 66, I embrace being different. I don't want to conform. I just want to be truthful, you know, to show people that exactly who I am. Either you accept me the way I am, or you don't like me and then you don't have to see me again.
Yeah.
But I'd rather be me and get the friends that accepts me the way I am.
Yes.
And then that's how you find lifelong friends.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.